Welcome to T-Boys TV. We're back again with another Premier League predictions. Obviously, like I said on the last episode, we'll be doing it separate, the reviews and the previews, or predictions, reactions, whatever you want to call them. We will be doing them separate. First thing I'd like to say, apologies that I am late. I did put a little, I pinned it at the top of the chat. I was actually watching the KSI weigh-in because I thought they were going to do it before 5 o'clock, considering it started at 4, but they love to long it out. So yeah, a lot of you go, "Oh, YouTube boxing, rare tear." Yeah, at the end of the day, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny, and I'd love to be part of it one day. And I've said that. I've said that openly. I'll take it serious. Like, I love to do it. Like, we are actually, like I've said to some of you, we are actually trying to run our own event for charity. We've pretty much got a venue. It's just we're looking for people to get on it and take it seriously. Like, if you don't, then you get done. You know, it's as simple as that. But big up everyone in the chat. I'm going to go through some comments first. Big up Spencer. He says, "Hey T, big up yourself." Big up Blue Terrier. He says, "Yo, big up yourself." Hello, what's up? Fair enough. If that's true. Interesting. Big up Ty, not sure how long I'm going to be with you. I'm waiting for lift, saving my petrol carbon footprint. Lol. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough then. Appreciate you coming on. You first British chat. Now, obviously, you lot say that as a joke and all that. It's all banter. But like, I'd actually want to fight someone that I don't like, even though I said it is for charity. Like, I want there to be a reason behind it, innit? It's weird you say that because he joined. He said, "What's this then, big fella? This is Premier League predictions, mate. This is what this is." Hello. You said my name, so I weren't sure if you wanted to tell me something or that, but big up yourself. Well, it's a bit weird me saying big up yourself to you, but you know what I mean. But yeah, obviously, we're here to predict the games. Like I said, we review and preview on separate. We'll be reviewing the games on Monday because obviously then there's midweek games as well. And I'll try and get some people on for that. If it's just myself, it's just myself. But yeah, I saw that he left. Actually, no, I haven't seen that he's left. I see that they were requiring, if that's the right word, I think it is. But I didn't realise is he actually gone there? Yeah, he has. An hour ago, he swapped Sunderland for Stoke. Mad. Yeah, Sunderland, I don't think they're in problems, but they are going to struggle a lot more now. Like, I know they've still got good players, but he was a very good manager. So yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. Because I'm watching Luton. Luton's on TV. I'm not going to it. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll go live later. It depends what time you mean, but yeah. Big up yourself, Spencer, mate. I see you commented beforehand. Like I said, apologies that I was late. I was watching the KSI thing. Was interested to see how it goes. And yeah, yeah. If you want to know my thoughts on that, then yeah. Why not going? I have to save up for other things at the moment. I can't even. This sounds bad. I can't even afford to go there. Well, I can, but the buses, they don't run by the time the game will finish. So, yeah. And I'm not getting an Uber because it's 40 quid altogether. And I don't have money like that to spend. I need to realise I need to stop paying out for Ubers unless I generally need to. But anyway, less of that talk. Like I said, we'll be doing Premier League predictions like I have in the most recent weeks where I've done them beforehand, done a bit of research into it. Yeah, £40. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it. So the games this weekend, and I've realised I've put up all the other tabs I need to, bar the actual one where I do the predictions. So that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good start. I did get up the one for Liverpool though, like when it comes to the formation that I would go with. But yeah, this is just loading. So while it loads, I'll read some of your comments. Let's see if we could have dropped by and got you. Potentially. I mean, someone is actually, said, do I want a ticket and that? But yeah, it's probably too late now, mate, innit? It's probably too late. And I don't really, if I'd want me to put a bit of money. Unless you generally didn't. Signs for Hull City. Yeah, I saw that. Don't really know too much about them, so I can't really judge. It'd be a lot more when you go in Wigan. Nah, but by then I should be all right because that's later on in the season. Like right now, for this week and next week, it's going to be interesting. I can't even go Cardiff, which is gutting because I didn't want to go to that. Thoughts on Liverpool interested De Jong T? I've seen a bit of rumours with that. I would probably take him. I'd take any midfielder. Well, actually, maybe I'm taking a piss. I wouldn't take any midfielder, but I'd definitely take him. So yeah. No. Means Wigan away. Yeah, it means Wigan away. Unless it actually is next week, but I'm pretty sure that's the home game. It's the home game. I'm on about the away one, mate. Let me just double check. Yeah. You're on about the home one. Yeah. Nearly went off the StreamYard then. So yeah. My thoughts on De Jong. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. He's a good player in my opinion. He must be good. You know, the amount of teams that have looked at him, and I have seen a bit of him. I'm not one of these that just instantly says they know about him when they've never seen him. Obviously, I've seen him in Champions League, so that's how I know of him. I'm not one of these, oh yeah, I watch Spanish League when I don't chat shit like that. So yeah, I'll definitely take him. How long's Thiago out for? I think Klopp said it's getting closer. I did watch a bit of the press conference. I used to watch him all the time, but I don't really watch him now. But he did say it's getting closer, but still, I'm not really. It's not any time soon. None of the players that are out now will be available for Bournemouth. So, yeah. Nah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is, mate. It is next Saturday. Sounds like he's close, yeah. But yeah, anyway, we have waffled on for 7 minutes. Big up everyone that's tuned in, by the way, so far and interacted, asked me questions and that. But let's actually get into the main reason we're here for, and that is predictions. So let me share the screen. Like I said, I've done them pre-hand. So yeah, let's go through them. So the first game is tomorrow, Southampton taking on Manchester United. And I did say to Kenny, it would be very typical of Manchester United to beat Liverpool and then not win this game. Now, Southampton are a good side at home. Don't get me wrong, I still think they'll really struggle this year. I think they'll just survive relegation. But it will be tough for Manchester United. And I do see Southampton getting a result here. Now, not a win, but I do see it being a draw. I believe last year when they played at Southampton, it was a 1-1 draw. So I'm going with the exact same. So yeah, that's what I reckon for this game. Big up British chap says, waiting at the station, big man, you're my train entertainment. Big up yourself, mate. Hopefully you enjoyed the game, and obviously to everyone else that's going to it. So yeah, like I said, I've got to save out for other things, unfortunately. But yeah, I did get offered a ticket, and that shout out Alex once again. But like I said, it's just me getting there. You know, I could get a bus, but like I said, on the way back, there's no buses running. So yeah, and it's too late now, I think, anyway, to decide anything else. Like I said, I'm not paying £40 for an Uber there and back. Well, £20 there and back. It's becoming a joke now. Play your under 11s in Bournemouth. Nah, we can't even do that, mate, honestly. Be sure to like and subscribe, folks. Yeah, please do. I think we're getting stream rated, which on these streams is good. So big up, well, any stream's good, but especially these ones. So big up yourself considering the amount of time and effort I put into them. Probably a lot of bots, but there we go. Yeah, man, I'm there tonight. So yeah. Yeah, big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. I was going to message you, actually. We've got to get something done, man. Like, we've got to do a show weekly or something. Because when we done that review, everyone was like, oh, yeah, you know, you should work more together and that. And, you know, we both got the same ambition. You know, both support the same club. Like, we got to get something running for sure. And if it's on someone's channel, I'll probably say yours. Or we could do it on a bit of both. I don't know. But I'm sure a lot of people in these comments would definitely agree with that. Chelsea 6-0, says Hanno. Who are you even playing? I can't. Oh, Leicester. Nah, I don't think it'll be that easy. No, it's facts. It's facts. We're like, you know, everyone loves it. You know, like I said, we've got the same. I don't need to go through it again, but do you know what I mean? Like, there you go. No, absolutely, Stephen. I will be doing, I don't know when, as of yet, but I will be doing interactive lives again soon. It's just the last couple of times I've done them, only a couple of people have joined. But now I've got a bit more of a following in that sense, then we'll get them running soon. Might do one on Sunday, but it's not 100%. But anyway, yeah, so I see this game being a draw. Brighton Leeds. Now, both teams on very good form. Obviously, Leeds are currently third in the table. I know we're early on, but they're unbeaten. And they haven't looked very good. Obviously, me saying they're going to get relegated. Obviously, I stand by it because I don't change my opinion unless it's unlikely, very unlikely, which obviously I've told you a lot. Taking on Brighton, who are a very good side again. Obviously, beat West Ham last week 2-0. Good away win. Despite how poor West Ham have been, they can be a good side at home. And then obviously the game before that beat United, first time at Old Trafford, and then drew to Newcastle, which ain't a bad result with how Newcastle have done. How do I see this one going? I see this game being a draw as well. I don't think both sides will be able to cancel each other out. So I'm going to go with a 0-0. So yeah, another draw there. Let's go through some more comments. Like and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, please do. Like I say, I can see there's 91 people in here, but like I said, most of them probably are bots. But if you are a person, a real person, not a robot, please do subscribe if you haven't already and smash a like. Come on, Hannah, who's scoring these facts? Brighton 2-1, fair enough. 2-1, yeah, a lot of 2-1 Brightons. So yeah, and Hannah's, I don't really know how I was calling them cheats when they slapped them, but there we go. Moving on to the next game, which is going to be an interesting one. I remember when these two sides played each other in the FA Cup and Brentford got hammered, but that was at Everton's ground. This one being at Brentford, I thought they were very unlucky last week. Obviously, I was annoyed because I was close on my prediction. I said 2-2, and then it was literally 2-2 until Mitrovic scored in the 90th minute. They're playing Everton, who I'm not really too convinced by. I think they were quite lucky, in my opinion, to get a point against Forest. And Brentford at home, I can only see this going one way, and that's a Brentford win. However, I don't think it's going to be goals galore. I'm just going with a simple, plain and simple 1-0 to Brentford. So, yeah, that's what I'm going for here. So, yeah, 2-0 Brentford, says Spencer. Fair enough, mate. And then another 2-0. Yeah, so you and Stephen agree on a lot so far. A lot of games. So, yeah, fair enough. The next game, which is Chelsea, Hanno's team taking on Leicester. How do I see this one going? Leicester are going to be in the mud for me. Like I said on the last episode, unless someone steps up, like a Drewsbury Hall or someone like that. Not that he hasn't stepped up, but, it looks like Maddison might still be going. I think it's more likely Tielemans and Fofana will go. Definitely Fofana. I think he's going Chelsea. I know there's been bids rejected, but I think he'll get to a stage where he'll finally get accepted. And then obviously with Tielemans, I think he'll go Arsenal. I believe that's still on. So, yeah, they could be in a very sticky situation. And Jamie Vardy, he is still a good player and he can still bring a lot to Leicester, but teams are starting to deal with him more. I always bring up the Arsenal game this season. He didn't really do too much, in my opinion. And Chelsea, they haven't really been too convincing. Of course, obviously, a battering last week, 2-2 draw to Tottenham, which, yeah, they should have won, to be honest, with the controversy. They should have won, definitely. And then the first game, I can't even remember it, to be quite honest. I can't even remember their first game of the season. How do I see this one going? I see it being a Chelsea win due to them being at home, and Leicester, I think they're more in a problem compared to Chelsea. More of in a problem, sorry. So I'm going to go for 2-1. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Chelsea. I reckon they will win this game. So that's my prediction. 1-0 Chelsea, fair enough. Not 6 like Hanno said. No, I can't see 6. I can't see 6 either, mate. So, yeah. Hanno says 2-1 Chelsea, 88th minute winner. Fair enough. That's not a bad shout. You've got the same score as me. Well, what do you mean? What are you on about there? I'm confused. 3-1, unless you're talking amongst yourselves. I don't even know. Chelsea 3-1, interesting. Tuchel not next to the touchline. Oh, is he not? Interesting. I still think Chelsea will win, though. Good to hear Tuchel not on sideline. Yeah, I don't really like him, to be honest with you. You lot know that. I just think he's very arrogant and he's not on the level of Klopp. Yeah, even though Klopp's not doing great at the moment, like let's actually look at what happened. And when he was at Dortmund, I swear he was like Klopp's assistant. So, 34. 2-0 Chelsea, not a bad shout. Oh, I get you. Now, I thought you meant you was going to message me, but you letting me know. Oh, right, okay. The next game, Liverpool versus Bournemouth. Now, obviously, Liverpool have had a shite start. Let's be honest. Now we all know that. Draw to Fulham, draw to Palace, and then a loss to Man United. One of the worst Man United sides. Let's get that in. They dug deep and they deserved the win. Fair play to them. How do I see this one going? Now, a lot of people saying, surely if Liverpool win a game, it's this one. Now, if you're saying that out of the 4 games, then yeah, you would say that. But a lot of people said that against United, and it didn't happen. I'm going to go through the lineup first that I would go with. Obviously, a lot of injuries. No one's coming back. Klopp said earlier. But let's start off with the lineup. So Alisson in goal, of course, number one. It's not a debate. Kelleher is coming closer, so that's good to see. Very good backup Liverpool have there. Right back, even though he's been shoddy, if that's the right word, you have to go Trent, and plus Calvin Ramsey's still out, unless you maybe go Gomez right back, but nah, because then you Matip or Konate are still not back. So who are you going to go with? Nat Phillips, I thought he was a bit 50-50 against Palace. So I wouldn't go with him. I would go Gomez and Van Dijk at the back. Even Van Dijk hasn't looked great. He's just chilling a little bit, which he needs to learn that you can't do that. Let's be real now. Left back, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Tsimikas. I'm going to drop Robertson. We have got that option with Tsimikas, so I'm going to go with him as a left back. CDM, you got to put Fabinho in. I think you saw last game, he ain't been great overall this season. Who really has? But you saw when he come on against United, the stability he put in that midfield. So definitely going to go with him. A lot of people saying start Carvalho this game alongside Harvey Elliott. I feel that would be too attacking. So I'm not going to go with them as a midfield. I am going to go Henderson. Now, like I said, I don't think he was too bad against Man United, bar that touch he done, which led to their second goal. Like I said in the first half of that watch-along, I felt him and Diaz were the best Liverpool players. And, you could put Harvey Elliott up there as well. Henderson was actually trying to do things. Do you know what I mean? So I will go Henderson there. As the other midfielder, I will go Elliott. I feel he's earned his place to start, definitely. And he was on the left against Man United. I believe, was he on the left? Yeah, he was when he was. And in the front three, you got to go Diaz on the left. That's straightforward. He was unlucky last game, I felt. He's getting fouled left, right, and centre yet again. And then on the right, I am going to go Carvalho. I'm going to put Carvalho higher up, and I feel he definitely deserves to start. Let me just find where he is. There he is. And then up front, even though he hasn't been too great, you've got to go with him, and that is Salah. I am going to drop Firmino. I just don't feel he's been good enough, to be quite honest. He loses the ball easily, which I've known for time that he does that. He's also very, he was very lazy, I felt, against Man United. He didn't really move around and do bits. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that lineup, which, a lot of people might say just go with Bobby and then put Salah on the right. But I feel Carvalho deserves to start. So that's the lineup I'm going to go with. So the 4-3-3, like always, Alisson in goal, Tsimikas left back, Trent right back, Van Dijk and Gomez as the centre-backs, midfielder Fabinho as the CDM, Elliott and Henderson, Elliott on the left side, Henderson on the right. And then the front three, Diaz left wing, Carvalho right wing, and Salah through the middle. So that's the lineup. Now, the score prediction I'm going to go for. Let me just stop sharing the screen and I'll share the other screen again. Score prediction I'm going to go for I don't think it's going to be too convincing. I think Bournemouth will try and dig deep and it might work for a bit of time. But I do think Liverpool will get their first win. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be convincing. I think it's going to be the same score as what I've said for the Chelsea game, and that is a 2-1. That is a 2-1 to Liverpool. I think Liverpool might score first, then Bournemouth might equalise, and then Liverpool get a late-ish goal. That's how I see the game going, to be honest. 2-1, says British chap. Not sure if this is for the Liverpool game or the Chelsea one. I'm guessing the Liverpool one. 2-0, interesting, fair enough. Hanno says 1-0. Spencer reckons same as me. 2-1, Paul. I think that we don't concede for the first time. Yeah, that's what I think. I think we'll score first. Yeah, I agree. Gomez is awful. I wouldn't say he's awful, but he's not doing great at the moment. That's for sure. Even though Liverpool have been doing mad stuff when it comes to transfer business at the moment, if he was that bad, I'm not sure if Liverpool would have given him a 5-year contract, considering he is the fourth choice centre-back right now. Obviously not of the injuries, but in general, he is. So, yeah, that's my opinion. I like the guy, but he's just not doing great at the moment. He should have started against United. If you're on about Carvalho, I definitely agree. Robbo was atrocious. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. So we have got Shimikas at our disposal. He is actually available. So I would be going with him, to be honest with you. But moving on to the next game. Now, obviously, I put in the title, Palace to take more points off City. Now, the reason I say that is, one, because City drew last week, and two, Palace, City didn't beat Palace last season. Palace beat them 2-0 away, and what's the score at home? I can't remember. I don't know watch long. 0-0, I think it was. So yeah, can Palace potentially do that again? They seem to be City's bogey team. City are at home, so of course they're still the favourites. But I'm going to go with another Palace upset. Now, I'm not going to go for a win, but I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of goals. I'm going to go with a Manchester City 2, Crystal Palace 2. I'm going to go with a draw, a 4-goal thriller in that sense. And just quickly, before I move on to the next load of games, it is a little bit annoying that you look at some of the games that are like 3 o'clock in the UK tomorrow. Look, Chelsea, Leicester, that could have easily been on TV. Liverpool, Bournemouth, Man City, Palace. I'm a little bit disappointed that they are 3 o'clock. Don't get me wrong, I can still watch them, But, yeah, it's annoying. It is annoying. City 4-2, fair enough. Palace is their bogey team, but I think City edge it 2-1. Fair enough, mate. Bear with me a second, people. Just got a message I need to check. Well, apologies about that, people. Apologies about that. But yeah, moving on to the next game. London derby. Arsenal versus Fulham. How do I see this one going? Obviously Arsenal unbeaten, look very good in their games, but like I said on the last episode, I want to see what it's like when they play Manchester United, because that is their first top 6 team they play, and that's away. Remember last year Arsenal were flying at the time and they lost to them, and United weren't doing great. And then Fulham, they've had a very good start as well, of course. Obviously, a draw to Liverpool in the opening day, a decent point away at Molineux. I know Wolves ain't doing too great, but still, a newly promoted team. And then obviously the win in the derby last minute against Brentford. So they're on good form as well. Both teams are unbeaten. Obviously, Arsenal winning the 3 though, whereas Fulham not winning the 3. How do I see this one going? I actually see it being goals galore, another load of goals. I do see Arsenal winning it though. But yeah, I've gone with a 5-goal thriller. I've gone Arsenal 3, Fulham 2. I think it's going to be a lot of goals. 2-0 Gooners, fair enough, Spencer, fair enough, mate. Now moving on to the Sunday games. The first game is at Villa Park. Well, 2 p.m. in the UK. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Obviously, West Ham, the only team in the Premier League with no points as it stands. Aston Villa, obviously, had that heavy defeat to Crystal Palace last week, and they've still been very shaky. During this season, obviously they did the win in midweek against Bolton, which might give them a little bit of confidence. But yeah, I don't really think that will matter. This game, it depends. For me, it depends how West Ham go, because I look at the game in Europe. I know the team are not like top level. No disrespect to them. But if West Ham play start Antonio, I don't think they'll get a result here. I think he's been very poor this season. Whereas if they start someone like Skamaka, especially with how he played yesterday, like I said, not a top level team, but he'll still have confidence. I think they'll win this game, but I think Antonio will start. I think he's been saved for this game, and I think it's going to be a draw. I think West Ham get their first point, but yeah, I'm not really convinced by both teams. Like I said, for me, it mainly depends how West Ham go, but I feel they will start Antonio, so I feel it will be a draw. And like Spencer says here, Hammers are a disaster right now. Like I said, the only team in the Premier League with no points as it stands. But I reckon they'll get a point here. But if they start Saka, they might win, but I don't think they will start him. Well, I won't be surprised if they do, because they would have learned from the other day, but we'll see. Moving on to the next game, the other 2 p.m. game in the UK on Sunday. Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Newcastle United. Now, like I said many times, I'm not convinced by Wolves this season. They are looking at another striker, I heard. Don't really know too much about the striker. But they're taking on Newcastle United, who obviously had that very good draw against Man City. Like I said during that watch-along, they're poor defensively, but going forward, they're brilliant. And I see them winning this game. I don't think it will be easy, despite me saying I don't think Wolves do great this season. I'm not too convinced by them. But I do think Newcastle will win this one. I'm going to go over 1-0, a 1-0 to Newcastle in this game. Spencer's gone 2-1 Newcastle. When you're behind Everton, you know it's pretty bad. Yeah, facts. And then the last game of this Premier League weekend fixtures, no games on Monday, but obviously there's games during the midweek. Nottingham Forest taking on Tottenham at home. Their second home game of the season. It's going to be a very tough game. I think it is going to be a very good game to watch. Now, I don't mind them putting this as the 4:30 on Sunday. I'm just gutted that one of them 3 o'clocks from Chelsea to Liverpool to City is not on TV, to be honest. But this one, I don't mind it being on TV. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a cracking game. We know the atmosphere Forest can bring. But Tottenham, they do look good. You know, they got an ugly win against Wolves, but they'll take it. And I think Tottenham will just edge this game. But I do think it will be a very tough game, especially if it being at Nottingham Forest. But I reckon Tottenham edge it. I've gone with a 2-1 to Tottenham in this game. So yeah, just a run through of my predictions for this weekend. The first game kicking off tomorrow, early kickoff. Southampton versus Man United, 1-1. I've gone Brighton versus Leeds, 0-0. Brentford 1, Everton 0. Chelsea 2, Leicester 1. Liverpool 2, Bournemouth 1. Man City 2, Crystal Palace 2. Arsenal 3, Fulham 2, Aston Villa 1, West Ham 1, Wolves 0, Newcastle 1, and then Nottingham Forest 1, Tottenham 2. So let's do a little calculation of what the table would look like if that was the case. Can't have Gooners, Liverpool City every Sunday, share it out. Yeah, I suppose, but come on, surely one of them games should be on TV, you would think. I wouldn't even mind if it weren't a Liverpool one. You know, if it was City Palace, that would probably make the most sense. But yeah, as it stands, if that was the case, the 2 North London teams would be top. Well, Arsenal would be top, but Tottenham would be second. They'd be top 2. Arsenal obviously would still be unbeaten in their opening 4 games. Tottenham would be second with 10 points. Man City third with 8. So if it was a draw, it wouldn't be too bad for them. It wouldn't be too bad. They'd still be in, joint. Well, they'd actually be third because goal difference. Leeds would be 4th, so that would be very good. They'd still be up there even with that draw. And obviously Newcastle would be 5th. Like I said, it's still early on, so I'm not going to say all the other teams. Liverpool would jump up to 11th, that's what I will say, which would be a lot better than flipping 16th or wherever the hell they were, 15th. And in the bottom three, West Ham would still be down there with the worst goal difference by 1 compared to Leicester. And then Wolves would also be in that relegation battle, or in that relegation zone, sorry. And Everton would be just above it as well. Same goal difference as Wolves if predictions go the way I feel. So yeah, that's what the table would look like if results go the way I think. Hopefully, I'll do a lot better than last week. I think I got an occasional, 1 point and that sort of stuff. I think I got like 3 points last week. It was horrible. So yeah, hopefully I can actually get some points here and some teams can not let me down. But we'll go through some comments. Big up Webby. He sent a super sticker. That's the first ever super sticker I've received. So big up yourself, mate. You're on the history books for that. But big up yourself, mate. Much appreciated for that. Like I say, all the money I receive on YouTube goes towards the channel. Even though I'm struggling to pay out for other stuff, it definitely still goes to the channel. I'll let you lot know that for definite. So yeah. Be sure to like and subscribe, folks. 127 likes already. That is awesome. Yeah. What I do realise though, Spencer, I think a lot of them's bots. Because I've had it happen plenty of times. But if you are new, then please do subscribe. I will check towards the end of this stream how many subs we've gained from this, if we have gained any. But if you have actually smashed a like, which I know some of you have, then much appreciated. Latest Ty got my train. Now, big up yourself, mate. Enjoy the game. Appreciate you coming on. And thanks for the... Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that, mate. And be ready. Be ready. Don't worry about that, mate. I will be ready for that game if you're on about that Luton game. That's for sure. But yeah, I just got to check something quickly before I wrap up the stream. But like I said, that is all my predictions for the... What's it called? The weekend. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this at the same time. Yes, I am Spencer, mate. If you have a look on the channel, it is actually scheduled. I'm going to go live around about 10 to 8. So, yeah, it's only right with it being on TV, me not being able to go to the game. It's only right I do a watch along. And I've made Luton cards as well this year. Lot different to last year's. Literally like the Premier League ones. So, I've done it with Luton. I've managed to do that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a watch along to that, mate. Like I said, it's all scheduled now. So, yeah. But, yeah. Excuse me. Like I said, that is all my predictions and all of that. And I've seen that we've lost subscribers, apparently. But there we go. Don't really care. The real ones are the real ones. And you're always going to get them sort of people on. But, yeah, that is the end of Premier League predictions. Season 2, episode 5. Big up everyone that tuned in. What did the like count end up on? It does say 128, but like I say, it'll probably go down because it's bots. But even if you did smash a like, you're a legit person. Big up yourself. And all of that. Big up Webby again for the super chat and or super sticker, should I say. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the channel as well. Subscribe to my other channel, T-Boys TV Extra. Link to that is in the description. And yeah, if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are also in the description. And yeah, like I say, I'll be back again later for the Luton game, obviously taking on Sheffield United. So yeah, like I say, I'll be going live around about 10 to 8. It's all scheduled now. So yeah, big up everyone that tuned in. And yeah, well, there'll be a review to these games on Monday. So big up yourselves and all of that. Stay safe, take care. And peace.